I came here with a quest for vengeance. For years, I have sulked in cowardice, but the time is finally upon me. I come to slay Shah Ismail, the bane of my existence. These decrepit streets are the last place that I ever expected to find him. But underneath that unkempt beard and blasphemous stench, I know those eyes anywhere. If I were to finish the deed here and now, I could finally enjoy a night of peace. Yet as he sits there stone-faced, my head now races with questions. Why does he not recognize me, the sister of his former confidant? How much longer can he hurt what remains of my pride? I must know. Vengeance is a feeling that Ismail knows as well as I. His father was the Grand Master of the Safavid Order, a group of so-called radicals who for generations had promised salvation to a Persia still reeling from Tamerlane's invasion. Back then, these lands were ruled by a federation of tribes called the Ak-Koyunlu. Some of us Turkomans constituted their ruling elite, but others, such as myself and my brother, suffered under their reign, and we were eager to liberate ourselves from their watchful eyes. Together with their ally Farrukh Yassar of Shirvan, the Ak-Koyunlu had tried to destroy the Safavids for years. When they killed the infant Ismail's father in battle and locked the boy away, it seemed as though they had finally succeeded. Yet the order survived, and after years of private training, the now 12-year-old Ismail set out to seek his revenge. His first priority was to slay Farrukh Yassar and avenge the father that he never knew.
It is not safe here, young Ismail. We must hurry to Erzincan before the Ak-Koyunlu hunt us down. There will be many more Ak-Koyunlu patrols down the road. We must be careful. These lands rot under the Ak-Koyunlu yoke. They must be led by someone more righteous, like yourself, my sheikh. The Akkoyunlu were waiting for us!
Finally, we have a permanent base of operations. Set forth and spread my word to as many Turkomans as you can find. We will need quite the contingent to take the fight to the Shirvanshah.
آری معمار سلام معمار آماده صحیح
Now that we have a permanent base, can we please go raid the Georgians like I suggested earlier? Their supplies would sure make this whole ordeal a lot easier.
معمار
I thought that this Safavid business was behind me. Alas, I shall have to return to my books later.
آری معمار آماده
Faruk Yasar has left Chamahi and awaits us in his hilltop fortress.
آماده آری
سلام معمار آری میکنم آماده چوب برد سلامی کنم معمار آماده معمار آری معمار سلام معمار آری آماده علوف جمع سلام علوف جمع کن
Your words ring true, young Ishmael. We are pledged to your cause.
Do not talk to our prisoners. This is none of your business.
Your words ring true, young Ishmael. We are pledged to your cause.
I know not who you are, but clearly you know nothing of whom you are meddling with.
آماده آری بجنگید حمله سلام
آماده آری آری سلام
Your words ring true, young Ishmael. We are pledged to your cause.
آماده معمار آری معمار سلام معمار
حمله
Your words ring true, young Ishmael. We are pledged to your cause.
آماده حمله آری
Your words ring true, young Ishmael.
آماده
We are pledged to your cause.
معمار
words ring true, young Ishmael. We are pledged to your cause. Your words ring true, young Ishmael. We are pledged to your cause. What is this? Apparently even youth think that they are the messiah these days. If you are truly the real deal, go slay the great bear that lurks atop this mountain. Many apologies for doubting your strength. We shall follow you henceforth. Your words ring true, young Ishmael. We are pledged to your cause.
The riches of Shirvan are ours to keep. Take all that you can, my loyal followers.
결정기 앞을 فرمان بجنگید
Farouk Yasser, you killed my father? Prepare to die.
آری
Come on, men. We have some delinquents to school.
I have waited for this moment all of my life. Now, we control this fortress.
Ari?
My good friends, you have made the impossible possible today. Let us rest for the night, for we have many adventures to share together.
It breaks my heart to think that I once swore loyalty to this haggard. Yet there was a time that Ismail was the epitome of a valiant leader. I still remember the first time that we met him. My tribe was among the lucky few in Anatolia that he personally invited to ride with him to Erzincan. For weeks, my brother would not stop talking about this captivating, fearless youth. Once we arrived in Erzincan, he told us that Allah had commanded him to free us from the tribal life of generational bickering that we were all too used to. Such claims were not uncommon, but his intense conviction, firm as the blade of his shamshir, made us certain that he spoke the truth. He dubbed his soldiers the Kizilbash, the red hats for the 12 pleated garments that they were to adorn themselves with in battle. Embarrassed as I am to admit it, I still keep my brothers as a reminder of our youth and of all the possibilities that it once promised. Strong-willed though Ismail was, he was also uncommonly generous. No sooner had his troops sacked Shirvan than he distributed the plunder among them. They were the only true family that he ever had, and he knew how to make everyone feel important to the cause. Looking back, I should have known all along how paranoid this boy truly was. I have fixated on Ismail's leftover kebab this whole time, which he seems to have picked up on. I am skeptical of his generosity, but with all of my lingering questions, I will be needing all of the energy that I can get. Despite the fall of Shirvan, the Ak-Koyunlu were only battered, not broken. Panicked by Ismail's swift rise, they assembled their forces near the village of Sharur, a place of strategic importance between his camps in the southern Caucasus and their capital of Tabriz. Although Ismail was horrifyingly outnumbered, the promise of battle lit a fire in him which spread to his men. They laid their lives at his disposal, for they knew that their leader was also ready to confront whatever fears they had.
We have been underdogs for far too long. Once we are rid of these tyrants, we will march on Tabriz and forge a new empire.
Ari.
From there, we will spread our cause.
Ari. معمار 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 معمار
the hardy garrisons of Tabriz could prove costly for us. If we capture the nobles hiding in the countryside before the battle begins, then we might be able to convince them to help us.
آری معمار معمار معمار
The enemy forces will reach us soon. Dispatch your orders to us, and we shall follow your lead, my sheikh.
آماده معمار معمار
آماده علوف جمع کن.
سلام علوف جمع کن آری علوف جمع کن
سلام علوف جمع کن. آماده صحیح.
آماده چوب سلام چوب آری چوب سلام چوب آری
آماده می کنم صحیح
آماده سلام
چوب
آری معمار
آری معمار.
آماده معمار سلام معمار آماده معمار
سلام
آری معمار آماده معمار
آری معمار آماده معمار
سلام معمار
آری معمار سلام معمار 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 معمار
آری آماده حمله
آماده علوف جمع کن
آری علوف جمع کن
I should not have tempted you. فرمان
have cornered you at last. Lay down your weapons, or prepare to fight!
Lengthen my sword so that I may reach the enemy.
جنگی حمله
آماده
معمار
Curses, you bubbling imbeciles! We have the advantage!
Onwards! Tabriz is waiting for us!
آری حمله آماده
سلام آماده
صحیح آری
The Safavids approach our walls.
معمار
Report to the front lines and stave them off.
subjugating us, are you? Well, we're not as foolish as you take us to be.
فرمان آری. آری میکنم. آری. فرمان میکنم.
Let us share this moment together. For today, Persia rises again!
As Khanais announced Ismail's arrival in Tabriz, the charismatic boy emerged Shah of Persia. The Safavid order was now the Safavid Empire. As Ismail's army entered the Grand Palace, nays and tombaks sounded in revelry of their victory as they beheld the wonders of their new capital. Yet as I watched the procession, I worriedly noticed my brother's absence. I knew he would never have missed the chance to celebrate such a victorious, joyful moment. Fearing the worst, I left and scoured the battlefield. After hours of frantic searching, I found my brother lying among a host of slain Akkoyunlu, the moonlight illuminating his lifeless face. My heart shattered as my pained cry pierced the air. I thought that I had calloused myself to these wounds, but the truth resurfaces like a knife as I unearth these suppressed memories. How I long to drive that knife into Ismail. When I finished my meal, I noticed a scrap of parchment which the Shah had dropped on the floor. One of his old poems. I am the Alexander of my contemporaries, the words of the younger Ismail declared. However much I have tried to suppress the words inked on this greasy note, they remain etched into my heart. Perhaps it was just the Greek blood from his mother's side of the family, but from the very beginning, the self-proclaimed Alexander of the Safavids coveted all of Persia, and he was determined to conquer it at the point of a sword. Having secured his new capital, this ambition now seemed within reach. Crippled though they were by their defeat, the Akkoyunlu were still not content to surrender peacefully. Indeed, after the loss of Tabriz, they were now fighting for their very survival. Ismail, naturally, was thrilled to put his abilities to the ultimate test. 20 steadfast Safavids, he declared, would overcome 200 Akkoyunlu.
The hills of Persia beckon to us. Let us wait no time in fulfilling our grand mission.
معمار 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 معمار
سلام. آماده. معمار. 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 معمار.
My Shah, your poetry has garnered quite a following beyond Persia. We can inject more Kizilbash to our cause by offering some of our gold. With Anatolian Turkomans, provided that we break past the Ottoman blockade.
آماده معمار
آری آماده
چوببر سلام علوف جمع کن
آری علوف جمع کن
آری معمار آماده معمار
سلام معمار
آری معمار
آماده معمار آری معمار
آری یا جنگی حمله
سلام آری
سلام
The river Tigris was the birthplace of civilization itself. Its fabled history shall continue with us.
The defenders of Baghdad ride these camels into battle. To destroy the pens that keep them, they will be forced to rely on. weaker units.
We fight for Shah Ismail!
Attack
As
player
you
2.
wish.
یا جنگی آری
troops approach us. Brace yourselves for a siege.
Do not grieve if all have become your enemies. A challenger always flings bricks and stones from afar.
No! They're breaking through!
Our precious camels! Looks like these horses will have to do instead.
Seize the leader of this fort and bring him to me. I will berate him in a cage and make an example for anyone foolish enough to berate me.
You have left quite a mess in your wake, Ismail. Once the Ottomans learn of your atrocities, you will get your comeuppance.
We are ravaged by the siege. This is all that we have left to work with.
No! This was not supposed to happen! We must flee this place before the Safavids sell us off.
They finally quit. Good.
Our longtime adversaries are finally vanquished. Now, all of Persia is ours to rule.
For all of the endless triumphs that Ismail recounts to me, those days will always be tainted by melancholy. By the time that the Akkoyunlu met their demise, any semblance of family within the Kizilbash was lost. Their days were now spent quelling uprisings of ever-increasing frequency, usually without Ismail's direct supervision. One evening, during one of Ismail's many feasts, I raised my cup in memory of my brother. Instead of honoring his fallen comrade, Ismail ignored me and yelled boisterously at his musicians to play another song. Was this truly the incorruptible figure that my brother had given his life to serve? The carousing, apathetic stranger in that hall bore no resemblance to the benevolent soul that my brother had once adored. That was when it finally dawned on me that Ismail, the divine Shah, and Alexander of the Safavids was just as fallible as any of us. Hearing the Shah tell of those days, I feel the same wounds puncture my heart once more. Not once has he mentioned my brother's name or his daring feats. If not for my curiosity, I would have silenced this wretched man hours ago. But the details that I crave the most are yet to come. One day, a visitor arrived from the east seeking aid and shelter. His master was the Timurid leader, Babur, who hoped to reclaim his homeland of Transoxiana from the rapacious Uzbek warlord, Shaybani Khan. As Babur and Ismail both were avid lovers of poetry, the Timurid was confident that our Shah would happily answer the call. Yet for all of their similarities, Ismail loathed the thought of being compared to this mortal, as he described him. In accepting Babur's request for an alliance, Ismail hoped not for an enduring partnership, but an opportunity to supplant the Uzbeks from the historic Persian region of Khorasan, from which they had been launching raids against his new holdings. Khorasan rightfully belonged to the Timurids, but its links to the Silk Road trade made it one of the wealthiest regions in the world. Ancient shahs such as Cyrus and Yazdegerd had thriven off of its riches, and as uprisings became increasingly common throughout Persia, Ismail believed that this territory was the key to protecting his throne. Although they swore to fulfill the Shah's wishes, there was an unspoken consensus among the Kizilbash that Ismail was overextending himself. Deep inside, they knew that they were headed for a breaking point.
The Lion Cub has come to join us. How appropriate.
You will regret your provocations once you are groveling at my feet, Shaven.
Still drunk with pride after besting those frivolous ponies. Now you face our professional step warriors. Consider your victories. of our soil, and we shall do likewise to you.
Now his demoralized horsemen fight with half the ferocity, green shade on his head. I shall toast this victory with his own skull.
Finally, I am free of that scourge. Tell me where I'm needed, Ismail,
سلام.
and I shall reinforce you promptly.
معمار 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 معمار.
I hope you do not take me lightly, Ismail. Given proper provisions, I am no pushover.
آماده. معمار.
Oh, and no, I promise that I am not plotting to double-cross you. I would never wish that upon anyone after experiencing it firsthand.
معمار 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 معمار.
آماده. سلام.
معمار. سلام. معمار.
آماده. معمار. معمار.
آماده. معمار.
آری. معمار.
آری. معمار. سلام. معمار.
Ismail needs our help, men! Charge! The Uzbeks draw near my territory. Make haste and help me parry their assault.
آماده. معمار آری معمار سلام معمار
سلام معمار
فرمان حمله بجنگید
Forces will reach us soon. Dispatch your orders to us, and we shall follow your lead, my sheikh.
فرمان بجنگید
As you wish. We have razed one of the Uzbek castles. Ismail needs our help, men! Charge!
آری معمار آماده معمار
سلام معمار آماده معمار
سلام معمار
آری معمار سلام معمار
آری معمار
آری حمله
The Uzbeks draw near my territory. Make haste and help me parry their assault.
آماده فرمان حمله You are as generous as they say, Ismail. Rest assured, I have much better plans for these townsfolk than just carving statues in my likeness. Ismail needs our help, men! Charge! فرمان بجنگید
As you wish. Is the past slaughter really necessary? Do you need a civilization to return to? فرمان آری آری We have leveled 2 of Gazdavan's castles. Soon I will be home at last. Gazdavan's castles lie in ruin. Now is our chance to take the city. Wait, what is going on?
Why are you just stalling? Enough! All this senseless destruction, and for what? To breed more hostility? Our patience has run out! Oh, if only you had foreseen the descent in your ranks, Ismail, we would have prevailed. Now I am forced to migrate to India, never to see my beloved Transoxiana again. Allah gives and Allah takes.
Good riddance. At least Khorasan is mine to keep.
Like a lion complacent to its privilege, power can corrupt even the savviest of leaders. Ismail's misadventures in Central Asia made the Qizilbash keenly aware of how power had changed him. Consumed by his tireless vanity, his soft words of wisdom were now replaced by fits of rage. As old tribal feuds began to re-emerge, only the fear of retribution still held their loyalty intact. Questioning Ismail about what happened at Gazdevan, he blames his unruly commander for not keeping his subordinates in check. Yet, as much as he denies it by his tongue, his stubborn temper reveals everything to me. Deep inside, I think he knows that Babur surpassed him in many ways. That chronic underdog never took his victories for granted. Even as the Fergana Valley was lost to him forever, he remained steadfast as he crossed the Hindu Kush to start anew. This type of resilience always eluded Ismail, who never accepted that he was capable of making mistakes. Whether or not the Qizilbash were ready to admit it, they secretly wished that he would learn to value this lesson. Then one day, their hopes finally came true, and in the most horrific way possible.